Top 10 Gangsters. A gangster may be a member of a gang of violent criminals. They unremarkably project associate-degree chesty and unmanageable angles in an effort to intimidate others, particularly in a public place and whereas within the presence of different gang members. Angle is displayed once an impact may be created, to make concern and intimidate others. Here are the most famous 10 gangsters worldwide. 10. Jimmy Coonan. The son of an associate degree controller for noted mobsters, Coonan was no interloper in the criminal lifestyle. Once Coonan was 18, his father was abducted by a native gangster author, the mob boss who ran Hell's Room and was aforementioned to own pistol-whipped Coonan's father before seizing and beating him. Coonan needed to revive his father's pride, thus he visited the apartment building go past Hell's Room, and purchased a completely automatic machine gun before firing a complete clip at the author and his crew. 9. Joaquin El Chapo Guzman. He began his criminal career in the 80s as a member of the Metropolis Corporate Trust, headed by Miguel Ángel Felix Gallardo. Guzman speedily rose through the ranks of the organization. Once it disbanded within the late 80s, he became a frontrunner within the Sinaloa Trust. Underneath his steerage, the Sinaloa Trust developed inventive importation techniques and methods, together with building cool tunnels underneath the Mexico-US. His organization made and contraband numerous forms of illicit medicine, together with marijuana, heroin, cocaine, and a controlled substance. 8. John Dillinger. Gangster and robber throughout the Great Depression. His gang robbed 24 banks and 4 police stations, whereas Dillinger himself was at liberty from jail double. Whereas robbing the primary commercial bank in 1934 in East Chicago, the state capital, John Dillinger was shot many times by Officer William O'Malley, however, survived as a result of his sporting a bulletproof vest. 7. Ronnie and Reggie Cray, the Cray twins. They were monozygotic twin brothers born in 1933, in Haggerston, East London. From the late 50s till 1967, the twins were perpetrators of unionized crime with their gang, called the Firm, being concerned in murders, heists, arsons, protection rackets, and obviously, assaults. Just in case you would like to grasp more about them, there's a series referred to as Secrets of the Krays on Netflix. 6. Frank Costello. He was an Italian-American crime boss of the Luciano crime family. In 1957, Costello survived the assassination try ordered by Vito Genovese and applied by Vincent Giganti. However, the dust-up persuaded Costello to relinquish power to Genovese and retire. Costello died on February 18, 1973. 5. Pablo Escobar. The drug cartel, the primary major corporate trust in the South American nation, began within the mid-70s once Colombian marijuana traffickers began importing tiny quantities of hard drugs into the U.S. Escobar was a hero to several in the metropolis, particularly to the poor. He was a natural at promotion, and he worked to make goodwill among the poor of the South American nation. 4. John Gotti. In 1992, Gotti was condemned for 5 murders, conspiracy to commit murder, felony, obstruction of justice, non-payment, outlawed gambling, extortion, and loan sharking. Besides, along with his deer suits, lavish parties, and outlawed dealings, he quickly became one thing of a media celebrity, and therefore the press dubbed him the Dapper Don. 3. Carlo Gambino. Known for his quiet, unostentatious conduct and razor-sharp criminal savvy, Gambino was a teen gunslinger in Sicily, speculated to be made into the mafia overseas before returning to the U.S. At age 19 he was to work for cousins connected to organized crime factions in NY. 2. Charlie Lucky Luciano. Charles Lucky Luciano is an American gangster who split NY town into 5 crime families, heading the Genovese crime family himself. He conjointly initiated the commission, which served as brass for gangland nationwide. 1. Al Capone, Scarface. This felon was literally the city manager of Chicago. As a result, he had complete management over a majority of the cops, the mayor, and massacred all of the opposite gangsters. He was thus smart at obtaining away with things. He got caught for non-payment, not the handfuls of murders he committed. But still, the reality is that he was simply a sick individual. Thanks for watching.